This is Honest Abe Disc Golf.
Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe coming at you with another video. Well, I'm filming this around 4:30 on January 11th. So I just got home from my first sanctioned tournament, Winter in the Woods, sponsored by Prodigy and Play It Again Sports in Cartersville, Georgia. And man, it was incredible. And I can't tell you how much fun I had. It was great. There was winter. We're going to show you some clips and footage here in a minute, but it was so much fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Man, it like giddy as a schoolgirl, basically. It was really good. It was really good. Matt, the TD, he was great. Got to meet him. He's the one who signed me in, and he gave me my disc. This nice black Winter in the Woods, soft 300, I believe that this is. This is an M4. So I got to throw this once. However, we didn't get a whole lot of live footage of me in the tournament. We did get the iconic hole 4. And so that was really cool. I thought I had almost aced it. I had placed it right up next to the basket. And we'll cut to that footage here in a minute so you guys can see it.
Great shot.
But yeah, it was a great shot, and put it right up underneath the basket, as you can see in the video. However, what we didn't notice was when we walked up there, it actually slid back down the hill a little bit. So what I thought was going to be a parked birdie ended up being a par, because when I threw my second shot from it was about halfway up the hill. When it slid back down, and I put my upshot just right over the basket. I actually hit the top of the basket and then it fell like right next to the basket inside the right inside the cave for a par. But man, it was so much fun. Well, all right. Hopefully, you had a chance to see some of my walkie-talkie bits as I was playing on the course. I got to see the footage of hole 4. I had just seen that Isaac had posted something a couple days ago on it, and he said something like, "Is this hole even aceable?" But I can't believe I almost got an ace on it. I was probably 5 feet short, and then it slid on the snow and the ice. So yeah, it was snowy, it was icy, it was slippery. I went in completely blind. And so I want to talk a little bit of kind of like my post thoughts on everything, give you guys some advice about tournaments. One thing, we'll just start off right away. Take a cheat sheet with you. So this is my cheat sheet of all the holes, the distance, where the OB is listed. I kept this in my back pocket. You can see it's all water stained because I ended up slipping and falling a couple times. Had to slide down a mountain, get a disc. But yeah, this kind of I watched some YouTube videos. That's another great thing is watch people playing the course. Make a cheat sheet for you, or a caddy scorecard, and just kind of give you an idea, especially if you're going in blind. I had never played this course before, and it was definitely, it was great. Even not having played, it was still fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and the course was beautiful. Highly wooded. It's probably slightly harder than Kiwanis in Morristown, and it's pretty much all wooded. There's like 4 fairways that are wide open that probably have a good like 50 to 80-foot wide fairways, but everything else is very technical shots in and around trees and stuff like that. But it's a very, very nice course. Definitely will be going back to play it again, for sure, for sure. But make a cheat sheet, go to the YouTubes and watch people playing the course just to kind of get a sense and a feel for it, which I think was very, very helpful. Another great tip is bring everything that you think you could need. So I had an umbrella in the car. I had extra towels. I used all 4 of my towels that I had. They're all soaking wet. Bring lots of towels. Bring an extra pair of socks, or 2, if it's just like a 1-day tournament, just in case it gets wet, it's rainy. Bring your extra discs. I think 26 of the discs. I got several more in here, but yeah, I had my full bag, lots of discs. I had a couple copies of discs just in case, because I was going in blind. I didn't know I could possibly lose a disc, and so yeah. But just prepare would be my biggest advice for you. Going to a tournament, I had a load of snacks with me: beef jerky, cheese sticks. I had some crackers. I had a bag of chips. I had my V8 energy drink that I always drink. I had my 2 water bottles. I had my big old pink one. I had my new blue one as well, and I've refilled those since getting back home and changing and everything. But yeah, take definitely what you need with you for the course, because you never know what you're going to get into, especially going in blind. So just be prepared would be my motto, or I guess that's the Boy Scout motto, right? Be prepared, always be prepared. But yeah, just kind of take the things that you need with you. So I took these are the normal shoes that I play disc golf in. They're really beat up and worn. However, these are not waterproof. And so I had these with me. I should have worn these and just dealt with having wet feet and changed my socks afterwards. I should have done that, because I also took my Crocs and stuff. But I ended up wearing a pair of waterproof camouflage boots, basically the boots that Chris Dickerson wears all the time when he plays. However, in the ice and the slush, it was very, very slippery, and I slipped and fell, slid down hills. I mean, it was okay. I think it was on hole 7. There was a bridge that crossed the creek, I think to hole 8. And I ended up slipping on a patch of ice on the bridge. I banged up my elbow pretty good. Luckily, it didn't cut open and bleed. But however, my brand new bag got ripped. So when I fell, it popped the seam off. This is where I had my PA3 putters, and the seam popped off. So we're just gonna have to resew it. Not too bad. But yeah, we'll just have to resew that back on. Maybe we'll throw some pink thread in there, since I like throwing all my pink discs and whatnot. So yeah, take the things that you think you're going to need with you would be my greatest bit of advice. Shoot for par. Shoot for par, especially going in blind. If it's your first tournament out there, I encourage you. If you are just getting into it, new player, whatnot, go ahead and just register for a PGA number and get involved in local tournaments or whatnot, because it was a blast. It was literally a blast. But yeah, go ahead and just get your PDGA number. That way, just go out and play and have fun and shoot for par. So that was my goal today. To shoot for par. I did not make par. However, I shot a 75 on 20 holes. It's a 20-hole course. I managed to get 3 birdies on the day, which isn't bad. But I played basically bogey golf, which isn't terrible. I think it was hole like 15. I got a 7 when it's a par 3. It was an elevated basket, and I air shot 3 20-footers, just throwing the disc back and forth. Which leads into the next thing: practice putting. So yeah, in our previous video, one of the previous videos we filmed, we went out to the course to just practice putting. If you don't have a basket to practice on, before I got baskets, what I did is I threw a pillow up on my headboard and I was practicing putting. And however, I had since gotten out of that a little bit. I don't know, maybe just got a little too cocky or whatnot, but I stopped practicing a whole lot, and I need to be practicing my putting more and more. Now that we have baskets set up in the backyard, we can go out and practice a whole lot more. So practice those 10-footers, practice those 20-footers, practice those 30-footers. I think it was hole 16. I managed to I think I drained probably 2 or 3 C2 putts on the day, but it was a long way. I shanked one of my shots into the woods, and basically I had no look, and it was basically a blind. I had to throw a backhand spike hyzer, to get around to the basket, and I probably put it about 45 feet with a tree in the way, and I managed to drill that putt to save my par, which was great because I think that was a par 3. But practice your putting would be my one of my greatest bits of advice, suggestions for you getting out and playing on the course would just be to putt. Go putt. Throw 100 putts. Practice 100 putts a day. I need to do 100 putts a day myself because I need to get better at putting. I think my strongest game right now is my approach. So if it's 100 feet out or whatever, or a little bit less, and I'm just trying to get up there to score, I can put it underneath the basket pretty well. And so I think my approach game is actually pretty good, probably all the way out to about 150, 160 feet. My approach game is actually pretty good right now. Of course, it could all fall apart tomorrow. We'll see. I might get out and actually go play. But yeah, we battled Snowmageddon. We got down there safely. But you know, as the day warmed up a little bit, I think it only got up to like 34 or whatnot while I was down there. But the snow started melting. It was slushy. It was wet. It was gross. So be prepared. Practice your putting, and just go out and have fun. Just go out and have fun. That would be my greatest takeaway. That was my goal. However, so for me personally, anytime I'm about to go on a long trip, a journey or whatnot, say like we're going to Florida, or I have some sort of event coming up like Winter in the Woods, I do not sleep well the night before. So eat well, get some sleep. I did eat well a couple days, prior to today's tournament. I'm actually going to get ready to go get some dinner right now as well. Go to the store now that the roads are a little bit clearer. But eat well, get sleep if you can. But see, for me, I don't sleep. I just have this nervous angst that comes along a lot of times. And I got 2 hours of sleep last night. And so I am tired right now. I'm very, very tired. But I had a blast, and I've been running on adrenaline. I can feel the crash coming. Like my eyes are starting to get heavy. And so I'm probably going to eat some dinner and probably crash for the evening. But yeah, get plenty of rest leading up to your tournament. That's a big deal. Just so you're not fatigued. Stretch when you get there. I actually overstretched my thigh when I was out there today. A little bit, and it tweaked it. But as I was walking along the course, it loosened up on me. But when I was out there stretching, I actually pulled something in my leg, and it hurt for a little bit. Get out the course, practice. Get out there early. I managed to get out there about 45 minutes early before my tee time, so I was able to practice some putting, real quick. Practice some up shots. They had nice 2 baskets, practice baskets set up right there next to I think hole 19, and so got to practice some up shots, some putts, and then just relax, have a good time. But yeah, I know this is going to be a longer episode today, just because of little talky bits, and we threw in the clips and everything. But I hope you stuck to the end. You can find me on Instagram. I posted a whole bunch of the footage on Instagram, Honest Abe DG. Like and subscribe, do all those things. Next tournament is on the 25th. It's in Rome, Georgia. Never played that course either, so going to go on blind. If I can get out there in the next 2 weeks, get down there. It's about 2 hours away. I'm going to go out and practice. So yeah, if you can, get out and practice. So that's going to be probably one of the things I consider in the future when going into tournaments is probably play courses that are a little bit more familiar. But now that I've played there, and I'm going to be playing in all these tournaments down in Dayton, Cartersville, Rome, Georgia, I'll be more familiar with them, so I won't be going in blind anymore, since I guess kind of my max travel right now is about 2 hours, because that's helpful for the family and all the aspects of that right now. So playing in Morristown, all those courses I'm familiar with. The courses in Knoxville I'm pretty familiar with, and now all the way down into Cleveland, Chattanooga, Dalton, Georgia, Cartersville, Georgia. I'll start becoming more familiar with those courses as well. So that'll help me in the future for more tournaments. But yeah, first tournament, my PDGA rating is 846. I'll have to go back because it is pending. So it went from like 846 to 825 back up to so I don't know what it's going to be, but right when I finished the round, it was 846. So I'll have to go back and see what it is. But yeah, my first PDGA rating was pretty cool. So didn't play great, didn't play terrible. I got last place in my division, but I didn't get last place overall on all the scores. So not bad. I'm happy with that. And I had fun. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Honest Abe. We'll see you in the next one.
Hey guys, Honest Abe. Just finished my round here at Etowah Disc Golf Course in Cartersville, sponsored by Prodigy, Winter in the Woods. Had so much fun today. I didn't play terrible. I shot a plus 11 going in blind. Never played this course at all. And I had 3 birdies on the day, which is not bad. A couple pars, and hole 15 I got a 7, which really hurt. But overall, had a great time. Enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next one. I think it's in Rome, Georgia. Going in blind on all these courses unless I get a chance to go down there and play. But great tournament, plus 11. My rating, I have a new rating, 846, my very first rating. So cool. Anyways, guys, I'm Honest Abe. We'll see you later.